Hello friends, today I'm going to teach you how to make a timer today. So what I want to do is first, I want to go to the events and grab the broadcast start, and I'm going to write down the message in place of when we're going to write broadcast start. So once I grab the broadcast start, we should put the broadcast start before the forever loop. Next is we had to get when I receive start from the event section. And once I grab the when I receive start, we need to go to the control section. I grab the forever loop and attach it when I receive start. Another thing, we need to go to my blocks and write timer function. Write timer function, and we got the defined timer, but we need to get the timer from my blocks and attach it with the forever loop. So once I attach it with the forever loop, another thing is we need to go to variable and we need to make a variable of timer. That's the first bit. We need to get the set timer, set timer to in place of 0, we can write set timer to 30 and put it after the defined timer. Next, we need to go to control, grab the forever loop. We can attach it with set timer to 30. And we need to go to control and grab the repeat 10 block. Once I grab it, the repeat 10 block, we can write in place of 10, we can write 30 and put repeat 30 inside the forever loop. And next we need to grab the wait block. We need to grab it from the control one. Same thing here. And once we grab it from the wait block here, we need to put it inside the repeat block. And next, we need to go to the variables section and grab change timer by 1. But in place of 1, we can write -1, put it inside the repeat block after wait 1 second. And let's see if our timer is counting back. The timer says that it's going from 30 seconds to 29 seconds to 20 seconds. How? Because we use the change timer by -1 and we use the wait 1 second block. And let's see, will it go to below 0 or will it stop at 0? Let's see. Because in this game, we want to make sure the timer goes from 30 to 0, not below 0. And let's see, will it work? Yes, it works. Oh no, the timer has gone below 0. What do we need to do to make sure the timer stops at exactly 0? We need to go to control and grab the if then block, right? And once we grab the if then block, what do we need to do? Next is we need to go to operators and grab the less than sign one. And in place of 50, we can write less than 1. And once we grab it in place of 50, we can write 1. And what do we need to do again to make sure the timer goes to 0? We need to go to variables and grab the timer bubble. And in place of blank, we can put the timer there. And we can attach it to if timer is less than 1, then we need to go to control section and grab the stopper block. Then we need to put it inside the forever one after repeat 30 block. And then we just click the green flag and let's see, will the timer stop at 0 from 30 to 0? I'm just gonna wait and I'm just gonna test it out and wait for the time to go down from 30 to 0. Will it work this time? Work, it's gone down to 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it stopped. The timer stopped at 0 seconds. And once we finish with the timer, what's the next thing is? Next thing we need to duplicate this apricot from second apricot to a third apricot to make sure that it stayed in its own position. We can just, we can write in place of y, we can write -62 in the first bit, and in the second right bit, we can write it down -62. And let's see, the third apricot moves. And another positive is the third apricot doesn't overlap. That's a good thing. And what do we want? But if you want to make this game a bit difficult, right? We need to go to operator and grab the pick random one. And in place of -10, we can write, let's say, in place of 1 to 10, we can write -8 to -15 to make sure the apricot third one moves at its own pace. Let's see, will it work this time? It works. Let's now go to bitter apricot 2. Same thing as bitter apricot 3. We need to go to peg random, and again, in place of -10, we can write first small numbers. What we can write is from negative, let's write -9 to -15. Let's see. Will the second apricot move? Yes, it moves. And what do we want to do again for this like first apricot? We need to again, we're still in the operators. We need to grab the pink random and put it in place of 10. Write the big numbers. Let's say small number goes from 10 to this big number should be 20. It will work. It works. And now those three apricots have all the variable speed. So once I click the green flag, let's see, can I get past those three apricots to win the game? Can I do it? That's the question. Let's see. Yes, I can. I've literally passed to the green line. And we and that and in this game I finished it inside 21 seconds. With 21 seconds to spare, we dodged those three apricots. That was easy, right? So we won this very easily, right? But if you want to make the game difficult, we need to go to the control and grab the wait 1 second block, but instead of wait 1 second block, we can write 0.5 seconds. So we got the 0.5 seconds, and what do we want to do with 0.5 seconds? We can put it on top of whoever. And let's go to emoji. Once we go to the emoji, we need to take out the or operator just for a while because we're not going to delete it, but we're going to take out the touching picture icon and put it aside. But what do we want to do to make sure, because we duplicate those another apricot, so there's three apricots in total. What do you want to do? We need to go to operators and grab one more all operator and put it in the second bit. And once we put in the second bit, we attach it with the or operator, right? And what do we want? And the next thing is we need to say if touching bitter apricot or touching bitter apricot too, or if it touches the third apricot, what it can do, it can just eliminate you and put you back in your own respawn point. And there you go, we got those all operators touching bitter apricot or 2 or 3. We will attach it in the if touching those three apricots. And let's see how and this is the test I'm going to be testing on myself if I touch any of those apricots. Will I touch any of the apricots? Oh, I touched an apricot. I touched an apricot, so that is something very fun. But can we beat a game? Because I set the speed to medium-ish like. So can I do it? Yes, I can. I dodged those three bitter apricots, and we did it inside 4 seconds to spare. That's good. We did it. And thanks for watching.